Howdy, Coach Fisher.
Howdy.
You want to get us started us off with a statement?
Yes. Just go ahead and get this out there. We have paused our practice activities for the day where we will not practice. We will meet on Zoom with our players to watch the film and do the things we have to do. We had a couple positive cases of COVID after we got back and retesting, and we suspended things for the protocols or safety protocols to make sure we do our quarantine tracing and all the things that go back, and we're retesting the whole team again today. And of course, stay in the protocols that go all during the week. So we're in those processes now. So we don't, if there is more there is a spread. We're trying to prevent that and do everything from a safety issue with our players and our staff to keep them as safe as possible. So we'll do everything by Zoom today, and then we'll make accordances based off the test results we get back and the things that are going on in the quarantine tracing, in which we're presently still pursuing and finalizing.
Yes, but at this time, are you still confident that y'all play this week?
Well, yes. I mean, right now, everything's full go. We'll meet and plan on things. We'll see how the quarantine tracing and all the other tests that come back are. I mean, you always plan for that, and then if you make adjustments as you go.
Yeah, Jimbo. So as it pertains to the news here, so what's it look like from this point? When do you feel like you'll have a better idea whether you'll be able to play in the game?
Well, as days go on, the testing comes back and the quarantine protocols come back. We're playing today. We're meeting and doing everything as if we would be here. We're just doing it on Zoom, which is one of the great things we've learned. So we can do in the film video. I won't have the practice today, but it's going to be a lighter practice today because we got back from such a late road trip, not getting back till 3 a.m. So I always cut back. I always have a good Monday practice, but we cut back a little bit because of recovery right there. So we won't have that, but we'll have the mental prepper and the film parts of that, and then we'll just wait till the protocols go through, and we'll make them and work with the SEC office to make choices as we go forward.
Damani Richardson, I know he was out with COVID. Is he possibly cleared, or is he waiting?
No, you have to go through the protocols and the time frames in which you'll
Is there a way? I should look up the SEC protocols, but is there a way he could be back to play this weekend if he?
He has to be a 10-day protocol, and I don't believe he meets within that 10-day protocol from what I understand from when his test was.
Okay.
I believe 10 days is exact. Our medical staff does. I believe 10 days on a positive test. You have to test so many times out, at the end.
Yeah, Coach, if I get Jimbo, forget clarification. Did you say 2 tests positive when you came back? Is that in addition to Richardson? So are we talking
yes.
3?
Yes, that was it.
Okay.
We had 2 more when we came back, and then we're going through the contract tracing to shut things down today to make sure we can get things under see where things are at under control.
Coach, I just wanted to clarify to make sure your 2 positive tests, were they both players?
No, one was a player, one was an off-field person.
I just want to ask you a little bit about the news of the day from the standpoint of you guys have done a really good job of managing the COVID situation, but you're not a physician. None of your assistants are physicians. How difficult is it, I guess, in terms of just dealing with that kind of situation that's been unknown territory?
Well, it's extremely difficult. And not only for that, for your staff and for myself. I'm very aware of the things I got to do, and you got to do it constantly. And listen, it can happen to you with this without you even knowing. That's the thing about this thing. I mean, it's not, you can be safe as you can be, and our protocols and things are going on, I think are excellent, but it can just happen. And that's the unfortunate thing about it.
Yeah, Jimbo, not saying it's exactly the case here with you guys, but there have been some games that have been postponed because of COVID-19 throughout the year. I guess Florida, LSU comes to mind. Does it give you some peace of mind knowing that the SEC kind of made a contingency plan and adding a game, if need be, to the end of the season?
Oh, I definitely do. I mean, listen, our commissioner is doing a great job. Our league is doing a great job. And I say plan for the unexpected or the unknown is a hard thing to do. That's extremely hard. And it takes a lot. And I think the forethought they've had to do that and the ability to do that, and it's been done, I think is great. And, because you have to stay with the safety protocol, that's first and foremost over everything you do in the safety of the players, not only with COVID, but the guys playing the game, your quarantining and your contract tracing. And I mean, all the things that go with that. And I think that's a very hard job for our commissioner to do. And then, if you have to cancel a game, it's because, you have issues that's not fair to the teams that are playing. You could spread disease, or the physical part of you don't have enough guys to compete at the highest level you want to do it. So I think it's very tough, but them having to done it already and what they have in place, I think is excellent.
Hey, Coach, just to clarify, so was the in-person activities postponed today just so that everyone could get retested and see where y'all are? Yeah,
to get retested, see where we are, and the quarantine trace to make sure we're not spreading it in any rate. Thought right now because we could get our meetings done on Zoom and all that, so we thought it'd be the safest protocol for our players.
Great. And I know that the SEC has protocols and plans in place, but is there an amount of practice time that y'all would miss that you would feel like the game shouldn't then be played?
Well, no, yeah, I mean, we'll discuss that as we go. I don't know that. I think I'm more concerned about the players and where they're testing and whether each individual result comes back.
Okay.
our
Thanks,
staff.
Coach.
And our staff. Thank you. Good, guys. Thank y'all. Have a great day.